one more person asked me about her.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor Ig Haggerty, robbed by his own sister. She's robbed almost everyone now. So, who's the fool?
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Then you're the only one who doesn't know about Catherine running off with that thief, Victor Rookwood and his lot. Good riddance, I said. Never thought she'd return to steal from me, us, but I just know it was her. I want her caught and sent to Azkaban for stealing a prize family heirloom, sister or no.
What exactly was the family heirloom that the thief stole?
A necklace belonged to the first of the Haggerty women, hundreds of years old. So much history. She'll likely pawn it.
Why would Catherine come back to rob the hamlet if she'd already left?
Do I look like a criminal to you? How should I know? She always despised this place, resented having to grow up here. Perhaps she did it to spite us.
Are you sure Catherine is the culprit? It could be anyone.
Thanks to that Rookwood louse, we're inundated with all manner of criminal. I wanted to believe it was any one of them, except Catherine. But she was the only one who knew where the heirloom was hidden, and she knew precisely which homes to rob.
I could keep an eye out for the thief, sir.
You? Ugh. Nothing to be done by the likes of us. This is a job for the fine officer Singer, or some such authority. Besides, the thief, my sister, only strikes at night. Coward. Long past your bedtime.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? I'd keep an eye on your belongings if I were you. Catherine will steal the eyebrows off your face, she will.
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty. A pile of gold. I must be on the right track. It looks as if the thief took more than they could carry. Revelio. More gold. I must be getting closer.
When the war is over, goblins will rule over wizards at last.
Hello? You will regret coming here.
Ringo! Incendio!
Stop avoiding me. I won't rest until...
Confringo! Defendo! Sendo! Revelio! I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
A niffler. It wasn't Catherine Haggerty after all.
Arresto momentum. Also, arresto momentum.
I have the niffler. Now to look for the Haggerty family heirloom.
Revelio. Revelio.
That must be the Haggerty family heirloom.
An intruder!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
I have some good news, Mr. Haggerty. I unmasked your thief.
Nothing to unmask, was there? We all know that the thief was my sister, Catherine.
Actually, sir, the thief was a niffler.
What?
You know, small, furry, pilfering. I followed it to its lair.
Catelyn was the only one who knew how to get into our homes, where to find our treasures. But I suppose, mangy little blighter. Well, if you found the niffler's lair, as you say, you must have found my heirloom.
I found your heirloom, and I'll give it back to you. For a price.
Huh? I suppose that's only fair. Very well, we'll call it a reward. Sounds more decent that way. Catherine's a disappointment for certain, but I never wanted to believe she was behind this. Now, thanks to you, I won't have to. What a strange world we live in. Suppose they can't send a niffler to Azkaban. At least I got my heirloom back.
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
Ringo. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. It's Totalis.
Confringo!
Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. It's Totalis.
He's weak. Yes, he is. When's the last time you saw him catch a beast? spends more time petting the things.
Call out for me all you want. Oh,
A location marked on the map isn't far from here.
You dare say...
Focus, no tellers.
oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Come out before I find you. I'm sure it's running home.
Levioso!
Descendo. Incendio.
Levioso!
Defender.
Damn you! Tango!
Confringo. Incendio.
Stop that! Levioso!
Descendo.
Levioso! Levioso! Hold still! Levioso!
Confringo.
This looks like trouble.
Anyone looking for troubles found it in me. This ain't you that know yourself!
Confringo.
Oh, what? Levioso! Your eyes. Levioso!
Defender.
Damn you!
Confringo.
Levioso! Reducto! Levioso! Levioso!
Incendio. Confringo.
You can't roll your way out of this!
Incendio.
Get me!
Did I hurt you?
Confringo.
Levioso!
Incendio.
You! What do you think you're doing? Incendio!
Levioso!
Confringo.
Reducto!
Defender.
Levioso! How's the view? Confringo! You'll feel that tomorrow.
Enjoy stealing him.
It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted.
How unfortunate for you.
Confringo.
Come here.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya?
Levioso!
You know what you do.
Defender.
Confringo!
Stay in school next time.
I heard you. I'll check.
Oh, I'm gonna win. Levioso!
Confringo.
Levioso! Levioso!
Defender.
Who's got a lamb?
Confringo.
What have you done?
Oh, what's the
Incendio. Descendo.
Levioso! Reducto!
Confringo. Incendio.
Confringo! Reducto! Levioso!
Levioso, stop that.
You like Levioso, do ya? Levioso!
Confringo. Incendio.
Damn you!
Defender.
Levioso! Levioso!
Confringo.
It's south of the castle. I think the cave.
Protego.
You've made a mistake.
Confringo! I think that one hurt.
Now to finish the job.
Reducto! Reducto! Confringo! Levioso! Levioso!
Incendio. Defender. Incendio.
Ringo!
Defender. Descendo. Confringo.
Warm you up. Confringo!
Descendo.
Would you like me to put you down?
Defender.
Levioso! How's the view? How does that feel? Levioso! Hold still!
Confringo.
Levioso!
Incendio. Confringo! Incendio!
Mind yourself! Levioso! Would you like me to put you down?
Confringo!
Levioso!
Incendio! Defendo!
Levioso!
Confringo!
Levioso!
Incendio!
How's the view?
Incendio!
Levioso!
Confringo!
Rookwoods don't go down easy.
Confringo!
Get back here or I'll have you stewed like a lamb!
What have you done? Confringo! Arresto Momentum! Defendo! Incendio! Descendo! Depulso!
Wanted us to find us near there.
Revelio!
You've heard quite enough of our ranks. One in...
Yes, Totalis! Revelio! Revelio!
This place has seen better days. I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Aloha Mora.
Nothing over here.
Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa! Arresto Momentum! Wingardium Leviosa! Leviosa! Stop! Depulso! Leviosa!
I'm a goblin, not a toy!
Descendo!
Let this serve as a warning to others too young to know better.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio! Lumos!
How nice of you to stop by.
Accio! Descendo! Frigo! Incendio! Leviosa! Repulso! Accio! Leviosa! Repulso! Accio! Leviosa! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Potato!
You only have Ranrock to blame. Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
Descendo. Incendio. Finger. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Confringo. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo. Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
You made it.
I take it this means you had some luck at the library?
It took a few hours and some eye-watering maps, but I think this might be the cave Doran told us about.
Impressive. Especially with how little information he gave us.
Well, I'm still not sure this is the cave, but it did seem the most promising. I stumbled across some folklore about a cave in the area that people avoid. Seemed the perfect place to hide something of value. It's a bit of a leap, I confess, but might a mysterious item such as a special moonstone be hidden in an equally mysterious cave? I think I'm desperate for anything at this point.
Well, we're here. We might as well have a look.
Agreed. I wonder if you'd go blind from staring directly at a moonstone.
You don't think the rumors about the cave are true, do you?
I suppose we'll find out, won't we?
Descendo. Accio.
It's another aggressive one!
Defendo. Confringo. Incendio. Descendo.
Spelliarmus!
Confringo. Incendio. Defendo. Arresto Rolando. Levioso. Accio. Repulso.
What is going on with them?
Levioso. Accio.
Voipers!
I beg your pardon?
This must be how the rumor about the cave started. The Whooper's song is said to drive anyone who hears it mad.
Revelio.
If the moonstone is here and so are Whoopers, I wonder if it's being protected.
Repulsor! Accio!
Why am I not surprised? First the Whoopers and now this.
Repulsor! Accio! Levioso! Accio! Defender! Confringo! Incendio! Descendo!
We need to find more
Frigo! Lumos!
Lumos!
Accio! Lumos!
More hushed approach is wise.
Accio! Accio!
Perhaps the runes on the walls have something to do with finding the moths.
Lumos!
Lumos!
Repulsor!
One foot in front of the next and quiet as the wind.
Repulsor!
Another obstacle. No matter.
Revelio!
I'm sure we can work out a way across.
Repulsor! Accio! Revelio! Lumos!
Lumos!
Accio! Repulsor!
Merlin, it's beautiful.
Lumos! Lumos!
Lumos.
Lumos! You did it! I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this again.
Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defendo! Descendo!
Expelliarmus!
Confringo!
Flipendo!
Descendo! Defendo! Confringo! Descendo! Arresto Momento! Guardian Levioaccio! Depulso! Incendio! Confringo!
Expelliarmus!
Descendo!
Look, where the water's bubbling. How odd.
Should we take a closer look?
You read my mind. Merlin, it's even more beautiful close up. It's got to be here, I just know it.
Confringo!
Given what Woofers are known to do, I never thought I'd be so happy to see this many of them.
I don't know. I've been listening to them for a while now, and I'm starting to lose my mind.
Very funny. I was just thinking how it's proof that poachers haven't been here, assuming this is where the moon is.
Well done, Poppy. This did end up being the right cave after all.
A good thing, too. We need every advantage over the poachers if we're to get to the Snidgets first. We should do as Doran suggested and bring the Moonstone to the Henge.
Shall we?
We shall. If we leave now, we should make it there by nightfall. That's the Henge, precisely where Doran said it would be. But now that we're here, I'm not entirely sure how to feel. We knew we were at the cave for the Moonstone, but Doran didn't tell us what to expect when we placed the stone in the Henge.
Whatever it is, it had better have to do with Snidgets.
The clock is ticking in that regard, isn't it? Let's make our way down. We're nearly at the end of this. I think that's it over there.
How's your Gran doing, by the way?
Nothing keeps Gran down. She set up a caterwauling charm and threatened to make a coat out of the next poacher that set foot on her doorstep. I still feel terrible that I'm the reason they went there.
Surely she'll be pleased you've gone after the Snidgets.
I hope so. Gran understands how important it is to protect those who need it. I think we can safely say we know where the Moonstone goes.
Whoa!
Oh. That was a mooncalf dance. Do you know how rare it is to see even one? They only ever happen under a full moon. Though I suppose the Moonstone allowed it to happen now.
Is the pattern they left behind on the ground normal?
All part of the dance. No one pattern is ever the same, though. We'll need to draw this one to get a better sense of it. Can't wait to tell Gran that I've managed to see not one, but 2 mooncalf dances. She'll be jealous.
You've seen this before?
It was pure luck the first time. I was on Highwing, or I'd never have spotted it. It was the night the night I met Highwing, actually,
If you don't want to talk about it, we don't have to.
I'd actually like you to know. About 5 years ago, Highwing had been captured by poachers. At first, they planned to sell her, but soon decided they wanted to kill her instead. More money, I suppose. I'd finally had enough. I freed Highwing and we ran. We'd flown for ages when I spotted mooncalves dancing below and we landed to watch them. It felt like an omen. A good one. A sign that the worst was over.
What do you mean you'd had enough and the worst was over?
You see, the night I freed Highwing was also the night I ran away from home. A poacher camp. I come from a family of poachers.
Why didn't you tell me this before? After all our time together.
I'm sorry. I thought about it so many times, but I'm ashamed of who my family is. I never fitted in, but the older I got, the more apparent it became. Gran tried for years to convince my parents to let me live with her. Suffice it to say, when I left with Highwing, I flew straight for her house.
How brave. I'm glad you escaped.
So am I. There were so many creatures I was unable to help when I was younger. Now that's all I want to do.
Poppy, you're only one person. You can't save them all.
I can try, and I've had a bit of help so far. I've never told anyone any of this, but I'm glad that you know. It's nice to have someone to talk about it with.
I'm glad you told me.
We should get back to Doran. He'll need to see the symbol, and we've got poachers to beat. If you collect the Moonstone, I can make a quick drawing of the symbol for Doran.
Are you finished with the drawing?
Just barely. I think the pattern's a bird. At least that's what it looks like.
Didn't the journal say the key to finding the Snidget lies in the moonlight?
Of course. That's it. We need to show this to Doran. Not that I'd know where to find him at this hour. Perhaps we should head back to the castle and we can track him down after a good night's sleep.
Agreed. I'm ready to leave if you are.
Snitch from inside.
Because I told you, I can transfigure one.
Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here as you were in Crossed Wands. Speaking of which, care to play a match?
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Precisely as planned. I'll remember that. Accio! Nice technique. Well, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but let's just say he's the best for a reason.
If you pay attention.
Drat! I'm not ready for Professor Bin's lecture. Forgot my pillow.
In today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effect it had on the wizard milling industry. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the Bell Tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I think I know that name.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin-wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day.
Oh, of course. Odgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. another notable historical figure. He's right nearby. Curious students can find him on display here in the bell tower entrance hall.
Accio.
Searching for Grimbled left.
Revelio.
Rather than
Done in the book. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Ashbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic